aging. Now, I'm 54 years old, and I live a pretty good life, and I hope to live a long life. You never know. At least my body wants to stay alive.
What's the truth about immigration reform tonight?
The immigration reform that we support would be a border fence with Mexico of 1,000 miles. It's a lethal electric border fence, along with an open border policy as long as we have checkpoints that are properly managed by people that can be trusted. Now, I don't think the Border Patrol is 100% trustworthy. So a revision of the Border Patrol to do lie detector tests, making sure that they're on the right track. They did a study a couple of years ago about Border Patrol agents, new recruits. They gave them a lie detector test. 10% of the new recruits took a lie detector test, and 61% of them failed it. Isn't that crazy? So we cannot trust the Border Patrol now. We have to make sure that they're better people down there, and we need a fence that will protect. And it doesn't have to be 300 feet under the earth. No, it can be about 20, it'll be a 20-foot fence, 5 feet under, 15 feet above. And the way we're going to patrol for tunnels is we're going to build a road next to the fence that runs automated unmanned vehicles that have X-ray systems in them that can X-ray down into the ground to determine if there's any empty spaces as it goes. And it'll find anomalies that are 30, 40 feet down. We'll be able to detect an underground tunnel operation like one of the many tunnels that were down in Nogales area, Nogales, New Mexico. They had over 160 tunnels the drug cartels built down there. We'll be able to detect these tunnels and stop this interdiction, this kind of interdiction from happening. It will definitely work, Flyman. We're going to get the best people to work on these for the least amount of money. They'll just plug the tunnels when the vehicles come along, Dave. Yeah. Have you ever tried plugging a tunnel and then opening it up? It makes noise. Yeah, we'll also have listening posts, and every few feet we'll put in sound listening posts that will actually pick up vibration in the ground. Oh yeah, we're not just going to bend over and allow Mexico to come. I was reading last night about Eisenhower and how Eisenhower actually stopped a border crisis from happening with only about 1,100 Border Patrol agents, 1/10 of as many as we have now. Eisenhower. He stopped a huge influx of illegal aliens using good quality trained men. Well, we can be very industrious too. And if they want to continue to try to bring the illegal drugs into our country, we might just have to declare war on them. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look at the Mexican government right now. Look at how corrupt it is. Look at how many problems they're having internally. And don't tell me that we are going to negotiate with these people. They're not into negotiations. You need to plant in February to harvest in October. Oh, I know that so much, Caden. There are illegal aliens coming into our country that airdropped in the Sequoias or in the Yosemite Valley area, and they grow plants, and then their cartels pick them up, and they pick up all the pot that they grow right here in America. Yes. Don't you find it a little hypocritical to kick out all the illegal immigrants when us and the rest of the West helped destroy their countries in the first place? Oh, really? We destroyed Mexico, and how exactly? When most of the illegals are coming through the Mexican southern border, what did we do to Mexico, Emmett? Exactly? Thank you. And what countries did we destroy? I mean, maybe some of the South American countries were hit with economic hitmen. I'm not arguing that you may be right, but I think it's perfectly fine to defend our borders. And if you want to bend over, Emmett, grease up and just bring them all into your house and watch your quality of life decline every second of the day. Okay? And you won't even get a reach around. All right. I'll be right back.
Your friend has Mexicans growing, Mexis growing next to highways. He has engineers as a planner. Huh. We should treat them the way they treat us when we are there illegally. I wonder how they treat us when we're there illegally. I haven't been to other countries illegally, so I don't know how
Yeah, they kick us out.
they treat us.
There's
Maybe they deport
You get 2
us.
years of prison in jail in Mexico if you go down there and are illegal U.S. going into their country. You get 2 years in jail in a Mexican jail.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Well, as long as you know it's true, what's usually the case is that they qualify for refugee status and they qualify for all this government funding. Yeah, it's really nice to see you as well, Tandaleo. No, David did not make his own cheesecake. I went with a friend to the Cheesecake Factory and I splurged and bought both of us a piece of cheesecake, and that was the best cheesecake I've ever had in my life.
If I bar none.
And then David ate ice cream on top of that.
Well, no, it wasn't a lot of ice cream. It was just, it was like, I'd say maybe a cup of ice cream.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't like but it wasn't a major deal. It's just, I know for a fact that I shouldn't be pounding hard sugar at night. It's shame on me.
Oh, okay.
But no, if you shame me, I'll develop an eating disorder. Pretty soon I'll be pounding gallons of ice cream and forced vomiting into the bathroom, and you'll see this pool of ice cream every night when you go to bed. And I'll have a esophagus burning from irritation from that. I might even get throat cancer as a result of that. So don't shame me.
David is not the 1%, I can tell you that for sure.
I'm in the 99%, man. I'm living in poverty.
Are you saying the 1% at the bottom? No, David's not necessarily 1% at the bottom, but maybe 10. No,
I'm in the bottom 10% of the bottom of everything.
Everyone loves ice cream. It's true, but sometimes I don't like.
I don't care what Sarah does with her money.
Sometimes I don't like.
Okay. Hard sugar?
Maybe, Caden, I don't know.
Oh, sugar, do. Oh, honey,
Well,
do.
That's true, Peter, but it's not like. It's not like a very. It's not an super expensive home.
And I love you. What's the other one? Sugar. No, I forget it. Whatever. Sarah is such a catch. Tell me about it. And I'm such a non-catch. Women aren't even attracted to me.
It's true too.
Everywhere I go, nobody looks at me. Wherever I go, I'm kind of like I blend into the woodwork. I'm just kind of a average-looking guy. And
I know.
I'm so lucky to have Sarah in my life.
It was like it's because David wasn't there when I bought the meal, but he was there when I tried to buy the jalapeno poppers.
It's true. Oh yeah. Sarah spent 88 cents on...
No, I didn't spend anything on jalapeno poppers.
We got our money back.
Because you took them back.
I know, but I'm saying I'm building a story here. We spent 88 cents for 3 poppers, and I freaked out.
No, we were going to spend 88 cents on 3 poppers. We did not spend...
Well, we got our money back, yeah. Thank you. I was trying to build a timeline.
Well, the timeline was I didn't pay for them yet before you took them back.
Yeah. I know. Would you guys spend 88 cents for 3 jalapeno poppers?
That's good, Jolly.
How many of you would pay 88 cents for 3 jalapeno poppers? Wow, Chris, I'm kind of shocked.
Wow, Peter,
and jealous.
I hope you have good luck in your pursuit.
Yes, I woof. You would, despicable me.
No,
I'd consider it.
Haven't, Chris.
You would pay that? Oh my God. Anything under $1 for 3 poppers is good by your terms. Better be jealous. I'm not, Chris.
I'd consider it, some people say.
Well, these poppers look like they've been...
Well, they were only this big, so it was like it could not even fit in one hand.
They look like 3 small turds.
In one little hand.
They look like 3 small turds that have been sitting in a window for days. Not even 2 inches. No.
It's still overpriced, yes, I know.
They were like, the end of the day, the crap that they get rid of. It wasn't like they were freshly made
Maybe
either.
David could make me some.
This is Popper Talk Live, everybody. Anybody have any popper stories they'd like to call in on? Now, I had a jalapeno night when I met Sarah, a long, long time ago.
We don't have a Sonic up here. Maybe in Seattle we do, but not here on the island.
Any other jalapeno stories? Because I've got a lot of jalapeno stories for the jalapeno of it. Okay.
There's at a grocery store 210.
I don't understand that. We were at a grocery